Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler every series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there to try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks. Oh, come on now. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, Tom, I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie. We're playing with fire with this one, and I know it. I'm just that kind of devil-may-care attitude figure that you've been looking for in your life, and we're going to make this happen. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. And that is absolutely the case. Went over there, I got off work about 20 minutes ago or so, something like that. And, I went over there and, a lot of times when I'm making my way home, I like to stop off at a gas station or, whatever, grab some snacks, do my thing, just a little pause in between work and home. Like you get that little free space, on the trip. And so I decided, usually I hit up like Speedway or, one of my more immediate spots. But I decided, you know what, been a little bit since I've been out this way. So I hopped on out to a Thornton's. And I found something to review, and I was like, well, we're going to make this happen. So what is it, folks? What am I reviewing for you? Why am I playing with fire? Well, folks, that's because it's boom! It's a gas station egg salad sandwich. Yes, indeed. This is, again, it is from Thornton's, which is the gas station chain. It is made fresh in store. I don't know when it was made fresh in store. I certainly didn't see anybody making it. But apparently it's still good for a few days, so we're going to give it a go. Let's be honest here. Egg salad is amazing, but is always dicey even at the best of times, unless you make it fresh right then and there. But we're adding in the gas station element to it. So, because I saw it and I was like, I haven't had an egg salad sandwich in a while, and I'm at the point where if I died, I got life insurance and shit, people will be taken care of. That's a way to look at life. Let's open this up. Don't take that literally, by the way. I'd like to be alive for a good long time. And let's get it. We'll just try to. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't smell bad. It smells like an egg salad sandwich, but, there you go. And we'll do it like this. Kind of like, ha 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 ha, egg salad sandwich. Let's give it a go. It's definitely, one thing. It's very front-loaded. See? It looks all nice and beefy up here, but then you go to the back, there ain't nothing. Sneaky, sneaky, Thornton. Sneaky, sneaky. Very mayo-heavy. Thinking like maybe Miracle Whip or something. It's got like an extra tanginess to it that I don't usually think of when I think of egg salad. There's a little bit, I guess, but apparently it has honey potato bread, so good. Yeah, it is all kinds of it's just all kinds of ingredients. There ain't no way in hell I'm picking out a specific one. Okay. Maybe there's some mustard in there? I gotta say, this is definitely an interesting tasting egg salad sandwich. Like I said, I really like egg salad. It's not something I eat often because, again, typically you want to make it yourself, or at least, have somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing make it. Yeah, it's definitely, like, I don't think it's off or anything like that, but it's definitely, they made it oddly. Not necessarily bad, but like, yeah, they definitely made some interesting choices that I personally would not have made, and I have not personally experienced. So yeah, that's just bread. Um, it's okay, but like, the problem I'm running into, and part of me wonders if they did this specifically to kind of help hide some of the flavors. Um, with that extra tanginess, whether again it's coming from something like a Miracle Whip or maybe like a yellow mustard, it definitely has an extra tanginess that, like, again, some tanginess I expect, but not to this extent. It's not like overwhelming, but it definitely is taking away from the egg. It is definitely the star of the show. And part of me wonders if they realized, hey, at the end of the day, this is a gas station egg salad sandwich. It probably has a pretty fucking short or shelf life, even with all the extra ingredients in it. Um, maybe just maybe give it a little extra zip so that it seems like it's holding out a little bit better. Uh, all bread, tiny little thing there. Like, it's not a bad experience, but I just I'm used to having egg salad a certain way. That is the way. I'm not going to say I haven't had variations to some extent, but typically it all still works in the same general wheelhouse. This one, I'm not going to say it's not in the wheelhouse, but it's edging farther out than any other egg salad sandwich I've had. And I don't know that I like it. Like, I don't dislike it, but it's a choice that, again, I would not have made. I think, the key thing to a really good egg salad sandwich is, you're tasting the egg, and with this, I feel like that, whatever that tanginess is, it's a little bit too prominent. And I don't know that I like it because, again, I feel like it's not a bad flavor, but it's negating some of the other things that okay. Two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Uh, no and kinda, I guess. I think for me, you know, all jokes aside, although let's be honest, I'm not entirely joking, you know, like, it's not a bad egg salad sandwich for what it is, but if the worst thing about it is they used a little extra tangy mustard or Miracle Whip or what the fuck ever, it's a gas station salad sandwich. It could have done a lot worse. But that's working from a very, very low bar. And I do feel like we have to up the bar a little bit. The overall, I mean, it didn't taste bad. It didn't taste old or anything like that. But two things really hurt it. Again, the tanginess on it, I didn't really like all that much. I didn't hate it, but I didn't feel like it needed to be there. And then the other thing is just how front loaded it was. Like the fact that if you took all of the front load and went over there and, spread it out, you'd probably get one half of a proper egg salad sandwich. But instead, you get these two little bullshit halves. So not only is it something where I feel like I'm kind of getting a little bit ripped off in terms of, the actual capacity inside, but then on top of that, the flavor itself, I just don't personally like all that much. And maybe I'm weird. Maybe like every egg salad I've ever had in my life has been wrong somehow. But yeah, it didn't work for me. I don't hate it or anything. I'll finish it, but it's not giving me what I want from an egg salad sandwich. It's giving me a little bit too much and too little at the same time. If I'm recommending it, I guess, kinda, not really, but it's one of those things where it's like, look, for convenience sake, if you really want an egg salad sandwich, it's there, it's available, it's not a terrible product, but again, it's front loaded, or at least the one that I had was. I could vary depending on store to store. But definitely was a very front-loaded sandwich. And, again, for you, maybe you're okay with the tanginess. I don't know. For me, it didn't sit all that well. So it's kind of on it. Again, it's not a bad product, I don't think, but nor is it a particularly great product. And at the end of the day, let's all love ourselves a little bit more than buying a egg salad sandwich from a gas station. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly proper egg salad-tastic rest of your life. Okay, go over there, make some yourself. It's probably not that hard. I would fuck it up entirely. Like, I would burn my house down. But I would imagine, realistically, it's probably not that difficult a thing. But, even if it is, like, some kind of, like, thing that, it's like, Brandon's never going to do it. I probably won't, to be fair. Well, I have, like, friends' moms and stuff like that who are very nice. Occasionally they make egg salad. They know I like it. Final 2 things. Yes, I am almost 40 years old. Kiss my ass. They are very, very awesome ladies. So, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, excuse me. What's your personal experience with egg salad sandwich? It's a very divisive sandwich, It's one of those things where it's like, it's very love it or hate it. And again, it's got a pretty short, peak of performance before it drops off really hard. It's fucking, it's got some LaMelo Ball issues there where it's like, he's got the potential, almost there, and then just, that's mean to LaMelo Ball. Plus, he's on the Bulls right now, so, it's like, I genuinely hope he recovers. But anyway, bye.